All right, guys. I am so excited to be here with you guys this evening. Just thank you in advance for joining me for this quick. I'm going to try to get through this in 30 minutes. I don't want to keep you long because I don't like being on webinars long myself. So, guys, my name is Dr. Brooke. For those of you who do not know me, I am a clinical doctor of physical therapy by trade and an entrepreneur by passion and purpose. And today's free training is about leveraging your medical health or fitness knowledge. And this training specifically is going to be geared on how I was able to make $10,000 in 30 days, leveraging my medical knowledge. And I'm like, okay, when I first put this title out there, I was like, people are going to say, oh, is that really true? But stay until the end and you're going to see how I was able to do it. And hopefully you will be encouraged to want to do the same thing. Okay, so that's what it's all about. So guys, I'm really happy to be here with you guys this evening. This is powered by the Triple P Masterclass, where class is always in session. And like I said, guys, I'm Dr. Brooke, clinical doctor by trade, the owner and the creator of the Six-Figure Digital Practice, as well as the Triple P Masterclass. And I really am here to share with you guys the information that has changed my life. So my goal is to empower other medical professionals, those who may be burnt out, to really do the same. So in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can use your medical expertise, your health expertise to generate an additional $10,000 a month passively in your sleep. So definitely something that I think is needed, especially in the time that we're in. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was a long journey to get here. Went through a lot of school, went to Lincoln University, where I graduated number 2 in my class. I went on to Duke University, where I got my clinical doctorate in physical therapy. And I really was kind of stuck in a place where I had gone through all these years of schooling and I got into the medical industry and I just felt unfulfilled. But you know, being that I spent so much money to get there, I just kept on going. I was definitely eager to make my way and to start my craft. And when I look back over the journey, I'd spent over $120,000 getting my doctoral degree. Okay. And I was like, whoa, that would have been a really nice down payment on a very nice house. But it really put me in a position where debt was overtaking me. And even though I was making money, this money that I had put in there, I felt I was not really getting the return on the investment that I had intended when I set out on this journey. I mean, I had one stream of income. Okay, I was punching a clock. I was working in the clinic. There was no account for inflation, right? So, you know, the salaries were not going up, but everything else was. So, and really at some point, the salary for a physical therapist at certain locations in certain settings, there was a cap. It was a cap and there was a glass ceiling. So I found that out rather quickly in the game, okay? And what that did for me was it really put me in a position where I was like, wait a second. I know I have so much more to give. Like I have so much more to give to my patients because I started to feel a little stifled as far as my creativity was concerned. I knew that I had more to give to my family. This is my family. And most importantly, I knew I had more to give to myself. I had a business degree in addition to my health science degree. I had a lot of skills. I had a lot of desires and things that I felt that I was not utilizing and tapping into. So I set out on this journey. I set out on this journey, guys, to make a change in my life because not only was I overwhelmed, not only was I overworked, not only was I burnt out, time was of the essence. I had children, I had a husband, you know, there was a lot of things going on. So I became very kind of tunnel focused to free up, most importantly, time. Time to me is one of the most valuable assets. And I knew that the way to do that was to take this expensive investment, this $120,000 investment, and create other streams of income that were outside of just my 9 to 5. Okay. So that's what I did. I set out to create additional streams of income. I wanted to be a more impactful clinician. I did not want to part from the medical industry. I still am involved in patient-centered care because I love patient-centered care, but I wanted to be more impactful. And I really needed a blueprint. I was like, okay, I know I have these skills. Now, how am I able to make all of this possible? That was the key. So I learned what I call now a WISC. I call it the WISC, while I sleep coins. And what that did for me was it showed me that passive income, there's tons of ways to make passive income, right? There's all these different types of opportunities out there to make money while you sleep. And I think it was Warren Buffett. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will, I think he said, you will sleep until you die or something like that. Look it up. I don't know verbatim, but it was impactful when he shared it. Okay. But I found a way to take this investment, my degree, and to leverage it. Okay. Same knowledge, same education, same degree. And I had to make sure that I created other streams of income from this one degree, because that return on investment was not that great. Okay. And it was all centered around how to digitize my knowledge, how to digitize my expertise, because I realized this digital realm was a way for me to create opportunities to make passive income. So that's what I did. And surprisingly, okay, I was able to make six figures, okay, selling 17, 27, and $39 products, okay? These are digital products, okay? I did not have digital products that were set at $500 and $20,000 and all these things. I started with 17, 27, and $39 products. So for example, I have at the bottom of this slide, a $15 ebook, that's a digital product, okay? A $15 ebook times 10 books a day is $54,000 a year. The reason why I put this example down here is because I was able to make $54,000 in 1 year selling 17, 27, and $39 products, okay? These products were all centered around my knowledge in physical therapy, my knowledge about the medical field, my knowledge about health, all of the things that I acquired during this long journey, right? In my training, I put it all into digital consumption. And it was able to bring me an additional $54,000 a year. And once I saw that, it completely blew my mind. So I said to myself, I need to get deeper into this type of exchange and this type of business model, because everyone is out here looking for information, right? Information is always readily available and people are always searching for it. So I started selling digital products. I started selling digital products centered around my medical and health expertise. Specifically, I'm a physical therapist. So I started selling ebooks. I'm a lymphedema therapist. So I started selling ebooks about lymphedema and how my patients could better care for their lymphedema at home. And one thing I realized in this journey of going from selling an ebook to selling other digital products was that once someone wants to get started, one of the easiest ways to do so is by creating an ebook. Okay, that's the easiest way to get started. And the best part about it is that you don't have to write an ebook that is, 50 chapters long. You can literally write an ebook on how to do A, B, C, and D. People love to be shown how to complete a process. So I started writing how-to books related around what I was teaching and showing my patients how to do on a day-to-day basis anyway. The absolute easiest. So think about this. And you're probably like, okay, I don't want to write an ebook. But yeah, you know what? Just hear me out on why you should think about writing an ebook. If you're a medical professional, if you are a health and fitness professional, if you are in anywhere inside of this health and wellness medical field, you have to understand that our knowledge is some of the most sought after knowledge in all of the land, okay? People pay us and they will continue to pay us for what's in between our ears, okay? So you need to understand that creating something like an ebook, you need at least one passive stream of income. If you don't have at least one passive stream of income right now, an ebook is the easiest, fastest way to start to generate multiple streams of income, okay? So if you don't have anything and you're kind of thinking, okay, well, what can I do to get started? This right here is the easiest way, okay? You don't have to worry about inventory or shipping, and you literally do the work one time. Okay, so you sit down, you might set aside 7 days. You do the work one time and create this digital product for people all over the world at that point to consume. You do the work one time and you can sell it over and over and over again. Okay. And what this will do is it will really help you to, first and foremost, for those of you who are like me, it will help you to pay off your debt quicker. I think it's important because our jobs really are designed for us to live. It's not really designed for us to live to pay off our debts and all of the other things that come with, being an adult, right? So these are opportunities for you to start if you have not started, or to grow and maximize creating a multiple stream of income. Okay. So initially, I have to be quite honest, and I'm very transparent. I'm in this digital space now and I'm here, but it was not easy. It was very challenging to get started. And unfortunately, I didn't have any guidance, and it took me a long time to figure out my own personal process. But once I mastered it, once I figured it out, I never looked back. I never look back, because as a mother of three, okay, a military wife, an entrepreneur, this really showed me that I have the power and the knowledge to create the life that I want for myself. So I never look back, okay? And what I did after I figured it out is that I created a formula for others to do exactly what I did. Super easy, because one of the things that I said to myself is that when I figured this thing out, I'm going to create and become everything that I wish that I had. And that's exactly what I did. So I created what I call a 7-day blueprint on how to make passive income, starting with the first tier, which is creating an ebook. Okay. Like I said, the ebook that I encourage people to create are how-to books, going through processes. Even though we teach our patients and our clients how to do things every time we see them, there's a percentage of our information that we're delivering that they just will not remember. And that's kind of a proven thing that's been researched. So it's an opportunity for you not to just create a passive stream of income or create another stream of income. It's also an opportunity for you to be more impactful and help your clients and your patients to consume the knowledge and information that they so desperately need. Okay. So this blueprint here is a 7-day blueprint. And really, it's a blueprint for health and medical professionals to start making passive income in only 7 days. So I said to myself, when I was going through putting this together, as a mom of 3 and all that jazz, I said, I need to figure out how to do this without, I was still working. I need to figure out how to do this in a period of time that wasn't going to take me, months and months on end. I needed a sure way to implement these strategies. So what I did is I broke it down into 5 easy steps. Okay. So if you have your paper and a pen, make sure you write this down, because everything that I do is kind of centered around this model. Okay. And I put a little quote here from my guy, Bruno Mars. If you don't believe me, just watch. Okay. So it starts off with number 1. So if you were thinking about getting started leveraging, like I said, ebook style, you want to brainstorm what your patients need most. So that's what I did. I started off by brainstorming, what did my patients need most? What do your patients and your clients need most? And what questions was I always answering? My patients came in and would ask me the same thing over and over again, week after week. Mr. Jones would say the same thing every single time. And I started to listen to that. And I said, okay, Mr. Jones is asking this question. Mrs. Johnson is asking this question over and over again. I'm constantly answering it. So I started to say to myself, okay, check. That's something that I think I need to give a little bit more information, and I'm going to put it in a different way for them to consume it. Okay. Number 2, what areas do my patients struggle with the most? For me, as a physical therapist and as someone who was specialized in lymphedema, my patients had a hard time with skincare at home. They had a hard time managing their lymphedema at home because, it's something new and it's something that they would have forever. So they really struggled with that. So I put that on the list. That was another topic of interest for me to focus in a little bit more that I could then put into digital consumption. And number three, what do my patients need help with? Our clients and our patients are always looking for help from us, right? They don't ever want to leave us, right? They're with us. They want to stay with us forever if we allow them to. But these are some things that you want to go through as you're brainstorming kind of what types of information can you pull out of your brain that people are really going to welcome with open arms, okay? So that's what it started with. Step number one is brainstorming. So step two, I chose 3 simple digital products to create. Now, I did tell you about one, but a part of making multiple streams of income from your existing degree, your existing expertise is that you want to get creative and put that knowledge into various digital ways for consumption, because not everybody learns the same. Not everybody consumes information the same. So I personally chose 3 simple products and I put the easiest products out there first. I said, okay, what can I do fast? What can I do that's super simple and easy to just get my feet wet in this kind of digital space? So I created my ebook, did that in 7 days. I did, like I said, a how-to guide. In that how-to, I also created 2 additional products. I made a daily tracker that actually complemented my ebook. So it was a tracker for my patients to follow that helped them to track their care, their skincare on a daily basis. It had on there, what things did you see? What things have changed? Many different things for them so that they can better track their progress as well as track their implementation of their skincare regimen. And then lastly, I created a webinar for my patients as well as other people that had lymphedema. And I made a small, webinar. I think I want to say it was probably like $39 for admission into the webinar, but it was something for them to get additional information about their condition. And people really, truly were grateful and appreciative of that. And they did not mind paying $39 for that webinar. So that was number 2. I chose 3 simple products to create that complemented my ebook, okay? Number 3, I made a content outline. So I had to figure out what I was going to say. I had to make sure that now that I had this information, I wanted to make sure that I was a person of value. I always encourage you that as you're sharing about what you do and what you know in your profession, in your field, always lead with value first. If you're thinking about starting a business in this digital space, always lead with value, okay? And I wanted to provide the how, but also the why. I felt like in my practice, I always told them how to do something, but they would go home and they would unfortunately not really know why they were doing it. And even though we try to put it in their minds, they still struggle. And then establish yourself as an expert and build trust. This is your opportunity, really. How many of your colleagues do you know that are published authors? Do you know that with an ebook, you can easily publish your ebook for free and have it on Amazon and you then become a published author? So you really have an opportunity to establish yourself as an expert in your specific field. And that to me takes your credibility to a whole different level, okay? So number 4, once you've done all that creation, you've got your ebook, you've got your 2 complementary digital products to go with that, right? Now you want to put a price on it. Let's put a price on that. So you want to create an ebook. I have here ebook $39. The daily tracker that complemented that ebook, $17. A webinar, you can sell your webinar for $99. You can sell it for $39. This part is essential in the 10K formula, okay? So if you're really looking to start to bring in $10,000 a month, I think that that's a great number. This is a great formula to have, right? You want to have multiple streams of income with one degree, one set of knowledge, creating this additional passive income flow for you. And this is a very easy way to do that, okay? So step 5, now you've created its best, this is the best time to sell, okay? I always encourage people that, done is better than perfect. Okay. When you're creating, I know that we want to be perfect, and being in the medical field and the health field, a lot of times there's not a lot of room for error. But this right here is like, listen, get it out there. People want the information. They're not looking for the perfection and the aesthetics. Just get it out there. Get started now. Choose a platform to then take your ebook, take your digital products, the 2 additional digital products, and start to sell them. And when you do that, you can be even more successful when you follow a pre-existing blueprint, when you have a mentor. That's how I was able to completely 10x my sales, is because I had a mentor that showed me exactly what to do. And I didn't have to figure that part out. Thank the Lord. So then once you do that, you want to make sure you have someone that's going to give you feedback and create a landing page, and you can start to sell your product bundle, because that's exactly what that is. So now you've gone from having this knowledge and delivering it in a clinic or a gym to getting one stream of income, and you've repurposed that knowledge, redirected it, and redistributed it in a way to where now you're selling and creating an additional stream of income for yourself. Okay. So if you're thinking to yourself right now, how can I possibly do that? Like $10,000 in 30 days sounds so great, but is it really possible? And to be quite honest, the answer is yes. And that process that I showed you, you really have to just follow the blueprint. That blueprint that I created, I have been able to do that over and over and over again with myself as well as with my clients. And all you have to do is follow that 3X blueprint. Your ebook, your complementary product to your ebook, and then doing some type of informational webinar around that topic area. Don't go all over the spectrum. All you have to do is follow this 3X blueprint. Okay. So this 3X product bundle formula is the offer, an order bump, and an upsell. So you may see people in a digital space right now. Everybody essentially follows this kind of format to 10x or 3x or how many x's you want their sales. So your offer would be your ebook, right? Your order bump would be your complementary product, your checklist, or what have you. And your upsell would then be your informational session, your webinar, whatever is going to be a little bit more expensive than the order bump and a little more expensive than the offer. Okay. So this is a strategy, a proven strategy to reach $10,000 a month in sales. Okay. Definitely a goal. So like I broke it down, your offer is your value, your promise. That's your ebook, right? You're giving value in that ebook. You're sharing with people how to do something, right? How to make a mean bowl of collard greens. I don't know, but you're going to share with them, okay, your value, your promise. And then your order bump is that added value product that adds additional value to your ebook, okay? Still a paid product. And then your upsell is like an upgraded premium experience, premium product. And these are just examples of how you can take your topic area, right? That topic that you're always talking to your clients or your patients about. And this is how you can bundle it into a formula to start getting on that journey of making multiple income streams from your expertise and your knowledge, okay? So this 3X product bundle funnel, it's a $10,000 funnel or $10,000 generating funnel. And really, this is kind of how the funnel goes. There's a level of awareness. People become aware of who you are and what you're doing. Hopefully that sparks their interest. It gets them in a place where they have to make a decision. And then hopefully they're led to make some type of action to buy whatever it is that you're putting out there. So your offer is, let's say, $39. Let's say your order bump is $17. And let's say you do your upsell webinar for $99. If someone was to get your whole entire bundle, guess what? You went from selling an ebook, which was only $39, to now bundling it to where you have now created an opportunity to make a $155 sale off of your knowledge. This is how so many people out there right now are making, 6 figures and 7-figure months and years, and really taking their knowledge and repurposing it. Okay. And what you want to do is, you can see here, 65 sales in 1 month is a little over $10,000. So I know that this may seem like, oh, well, I don't know if I can make 65 sales in 1 month, but trust and believe what you do here is you've taken your ability to be impactful, and now you've opened yourself up to a whole digital world out there. So people are always looking for you. The question is, do you have the solution and the answers to provide them when they find you? And this is a sure way to do that. Okay. So there is extreme power in this bundle system, this 3X product bundle funnel. You have an opportunity to where, if you kind of break it down, I have some people that say, well, Dr. Brooke, I'm already selling ebooks. Okay, I hear you. Well, are you making 10K a month selling ebooks? They might not be. But if you had to sell 256 ebooks to make $10,000 versus 65 product bundles to make $10,000, which one sounds a little bit easier? I think selling 65 product bundles in a month sounds a little bit easier, but definitely the same outcome. And what you're doing with these bundles, these product bundles, is that you are creating an additional value for your clients, for your patients, for your tribe. So you're going from just an ebook, and you're saying, here's the ebook, here's something additional, and here's something even more powerful to really help make an impact in your world. Okay. So, and if you follow this blueprint, okay, if you follow this proven blueprint, in 7 days, you will have your very own product bundle funnel, okay? And what I do is I show people how to do this using all free software. When I first started, I was not paying all these different subscriptions. And I really had to figure out a way to just first and foremost see if it worked. So I found a lot of free softwares that helped me to get to a place to operate this thing in a way that started generating me a lot of income, a lot of passive income. So you will be able to do the same thing in 7 days, because the blueprint that I show teaches you how to do that. Okay. So you still don't believe that it's possible? I don't know. How many of you guys believe it's possible? Hopefully you are a believer. But I want to introduce you to someone who has gone through this amazing process. This is Dr. Fidel, a good friend of mine now. She's a medical doctor, has been in the field for 11 years working a 9 to 5. So she was so burnt out. And she's an endocrinologist, and she was experiencing pandemic burnout, something serious over the last year. And she came to me and she was looking for a way to leverage her expertise. So we got her started. She took this ebook training session that I did. Her ebook was 10 steps to better manage your diabetes. Okay, that was her offer. She was offering it to her patients. She said that her patients were struggling with managing their diabetes. Okay, so that was her offer. Her order bump, she put together a digital nutritional guide, a daily tracker for them to better track their eating habits and what they were eating. And then what she did was she offered a webinar, which was a 30-day diabetes challenge, steps to reversing diabetes. This right here, she almost maxed out this webinar because there were so many people who were interested in figuring out, how could I possibly reverse my diabetes, right? When we're inside of the medical industry, sometimes the wellness approach is not always encouraged. So we don't talk about the reversal. We talk more about medication management and having them on medication for a very long time. But this right here was an amazing product bundle funnel that she was able to put together. And she followed the 3X product bundle formula. And guys, because all three of those products complemented one another, she made $8,000 in 30 days. So she didn't hit the 10K mark. And this is just some of our exchanges. She was like, I haven't been able to make that 10K mark, but her goal for the following month was 10K, and she was well on her way in the middle of the month to getting to that 10K mark. So this is someone just like you, has a heap of load of knowledge. She just put it into a different way for her clients and her patients to consume it. And thankfully she did, because that was her result. Okay. So do not let your valuable information and knowledge go to waste. We can only give our patients, our clients, but so much of what we know during our sessions. We can't give it to them all. So really it's up to us to create other opportunities for them to get this knowledge from us, okay? And it's all centered around repackaging, reapplying, and selling in order to maximize that return on your investment. You invested in a degree, you invested in a certificate, you invested in some type of additional training. Now it's time to maximize your ROI, your return on your investment, okay? So this formula, guys, is super easy to follow. And what it's going to do is it's going to equip you with easy to use tools that are going to ensure your success. Like I always over deliver because I want people to be successful. And I think that that is a part of why my clients are successful, is because I take it personally if they're not, okay? In a passive income stream, you want to make sure that you get into a position where you have a passive income stream that's running on autopilot, because now when you go to sleep at night, you've created a way for you to make money while you sleep, those whisk coins, right? So guys, my question to you is, definitely, what are you waiting for, right? This information may be new to you, and it may not be. You might have heard this information before. For those of you who are thinking about, how you can start to take this degree, take this knowledge and truly maximize it, the question is, what are you waiting for? If you have what you need right in front of you, what are you waiting for? And I always say to everyone that I speak to, that I go through different trainings with, that if I can do it, trust and believe you can do it too. Creating a passive stream of income is something that everyone needs to do. We are at the brink of the digital economy. This digital stage and this digital phase is not going anywhere. So you really need to have something in place to make sure that you establish a digital footprint, okay? So I love this African proverb because I live by it literally. If you want to go quick, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Me getting to a place of where I literally could walk away from my 9 to 5 only happened because I had the proper mentorship. I had the proper guidance. Okay. So, and I wanted to make sure I put this in here because I know that you guys can do the same thing. So where you want to make sure that you are taking a quicker path to profitability, because that's what it's all about. You want to start making that passive income. You want to start seeing these numbers come in while you sleep. The key and the goal to catapult your success is having mentorship. You have to have proper mentorship. You have to have a plan. You need an expert guide, a supportive community, and as you also need to minimize risk and minimize risk of failure, okay? Because that's going to be really important in your overall success. So what I put together, guys, is a very simple strategy, my online ebook course, because this is where it starts. This is where it starts for you creating. You will learn how to create and sell an ebook in 7 days, okay? You will also learn the strategies to creating passive income streams through this ebook course, and also how to establish yourself as an expert in your field. And I think that that's so important because it's going to enhance your credibility and it's really going to put you on the map as the go-to person for what you do, okay? So what I'm offering today, guys, is my ebook course. The ebook course is only $39, okay? I always say join today. If you join today, you're going to be able to get what I call the landing page bonus. And that's just how to create a landing page so that you can actually sell your ebook. So you're going to learn how to write and sell your ebook in 7 days, creating passive income, how to establish yourself as an expert, but also how to create a sales page so that you can start selling it. Because once you create it, you have to sell that ebook, right? So that extra bonus will be added in there for those of you who are ready to really truly start implementing multiple streams of income and starting here with this ebook course, okay? So the ebook course is usually $97 for a limited time only. I'm putting this Write Your Ebook course in 7 days for only $39, okay? And a part being is that, it's a price that definitely, most people can afford, but it's not so much about, for me, making a whole lot of money off of this. It's for me to show you that, number one, what I teach is valuable because I want you guys to trust me. And also, it's to give you a sense of encouragement and confidence in yourself that you can do it too. So, for those of you who are interested in moving forward and getting this ebook course, it's a one-time offer on this training right now for $39. I'm going to have someone from my team put the ebook course link in the chat. If you can do that, that would be great, because this offer only stands for those of you who are on this training. But if you do not get it here, you can always get it in my online store for $97 if you don't decide to get it today. But for those of you who are ready now, definitely do not miss out on this offer. Do not miss out on this offer for $39, because this is an opportunity for you to have access to a proven blueprint and a strategy that's going to help you implement how to redirect, redistribute, and repurpose your knowledge. Okay, so guys, look for that link. One of my team members is going to put that link in the chat right now so you guys can get started on this journey today. Okay, so the goal is for you to be making a passive income in only 7 days. That's my goal. That's what I set out to do. That's what I've had as far as my clients with their success. They were able to do this. So if you are ready, trust and believe, I am ready. I'm ready for you. And if I can do it, so can you. I say it time and time again. That's just my added value to you, is that, you know what, I have had struggles. I have had a lot of setbacks, you know, especially having little children. But I know that if I was able to do it, so can you. And I show you how you can do it too. Okay. So click the link to join the ebook course, How to Write Your Ebook in 7 Days. This will give you instant access to the course. You'll get the added bonus, and you will be able to start to see how. I show you how to do this using all free software, how to write your ebook in a way that's very simple for you to understand. And you're going to actually have a product. You're going to have a product that you can start to sell in 7 days. And guys, to me, that's the best way to go, because it is a proven strategy. Okay. So for those of you who are ready, definitely type ready in the chat. If you are ready, definitely type ready in the chat. This course is one of my favorite courses that I've ever taught because of what it does for people and getting them started. Okay. So in addition, let's go here, and I am going to stop recording right here. And I want to show you guys one more thing, okay? Here we go. So where we are right now is that you saw that there's an ebook course, right? The ebook course is really going to help you get started. But for those of you who know that you are really serious about taking your knowledge and your expertise, you already know you have that desire for entrepreneurship, or you really want to create a 6-figure passive income stream, and you just want a strategy. Sometimes you just need a strategy on how to get started. I usually do my strategy calls for $197. But for those of you who are on the call today and on this free training today, I have 10 free slots available for those of you who want to get a strategy, speaking to myself or someone from my team to get a proven strategy on how you can take your knowledge, take your expertise, and start to implement it to start creating multiple income streams. So for those of you who are really ready and very serious, because I don't want anyone to book this strategy call unless you're serious about making multiple income streams, I definitely want to open this up to you guys. 10 free slots are available, only 10. So if someone from my team can put the link to book the strategy call, this is the only place to access this link here. You have an opportunity to book a strategy call with myself or someone from my team. And the gift from us to you is that we will help you put together a proven strategy. Okay. And I think more than anything, that when you walk away from there, you will have clarity, you will have a increased confidence, and you will feel a lot more comfortable about the direction that you can go and how you can make this all possible for you. Okay. So guys, I literally laid it all out on the table just now, and I really wanted to share with you. So one of the things I like to always lead and end with is a quote: "Never do tomorrow what you can do today. Procrastination is the thief of time." So I want to leave you guys with that. because I think it's important.